that was exhausting. Let's talk flexibility, because I'm trying to implement more flexibility in my daily routine, because I find it crucial if you want to achieve certain poses. For example, I'm trying to do Hanumanasana, which is the splits, and I'm very surprised with what I have achieved so far. If you're trying to get flexible and you're over 30, I get it, it's a challenge, I get you. But I realized that if you implement only flexibility routines, I mean, if you warm up correctly, and if you do your flow, or if you do your workout, and at the end of the workout, you do flexibility exercises, and you manage to stay there for 3 minutes, maybe, or 4 minutes, it's a game changer. Those last minutes of your workout to flexibility exercises. And I don't mean just 1 or 2 minutes. What I do now is implementing flexibility exercises at the end of my workout or my flow, yoga flow, whatever you do. And what I do is hold the pose for maybe 3 minutes or 5 minutes, like they do in yin yoga. Try to stay at a certain pose, which is maybe forward fold or a pigeon, whatever it is, and breathing for maybe 3 minutes, 5 minutes. For people that are daring enough, maybe 7. 7 is a lot for me. 7, I can't do 7, maybe 3. 3 is good for me, but what you discover is that yin yoga and holding poses, okay, if you do not want to call it yin yoga or you're not into that, it's the same thing. You hold the pose for a certain amount of time. What I discovered is it's very meditative. It's so deeply meditative. If you put on some meditation music or even some music you like, I mean, I had dark, exotic, whatever, something. It's very meditative. You get into depth with yourself, with your mind, with your body, because you feel different, sensations. You feel like some parts of the body, contracting and then releasing, which is very, very nice, very satisfying. You feel good after that. You feel like that weight you release after doing that is like, you don't need anything after it. You don't need meditation. You don't need, it's like, it's meditation. It's like meditating in a pose, which I really love. And if you told me that 10 years ago, I would be like, come on, I'm not doing that. That's a waste of time. I need, movement. I need to be active and all that stuff. And that's the thing, when you're younger, you think that you have to keep moving, in order to confront yourself. Because, working out for many people is like, confronting your problems and let loose, and that's the way of dealing with them. But the thing is, if you just relax at a certain pose, you confront yourself very much. You confront yourself more than, doing a HIIT workout. Okay, I don't underestimate HIIT workouts. They're great. Okay, that moment when you think, I'll die right now, or I'll pass out in the gym. Okay, they'll lift me up, That feeling is also very confronting with yourself, but that is another level. I get sick. I've got a runny nose and sore throat. class I finished. I had a lesson today. It's Sunday, and I'm sick. I can't. I'm just like that since yesterday. And I thought I wouldn't be able to do yoga, but here I am. I'm doing it, and I feel great. And you know, if you do yoga, you have to breathe, inhale, and exhale, like fully. And I thought I couldn't do it, but now I feel better. The key to everything, to adjust your practice to your needs. If you don't feel well, I mean, if you feel awful, you shouldn't be doing yoga. You shouldn't be doing anything. Just lay on your bed and do nothing. But if you want to do something, you can do a yin yoga, you can do a low impact workout, you can do just flexibility. We're gonna make a soup to make us feel better. Let's do this. And here's a small tip. If you have old olive oil or whatever oil you use, you shouldn't be throwing that into the sink because it pollutes the water. So what you can do is just collect all this oil you have used in bottles, whatever bottles you have, and you can find recycling spots for oils in your town, wherever you live. I have a recycling spot in my town, and it's a very small town, so I think you can find something unless you live in a village. That's a small tip for the environment. Not many people know that apparently. Old people I know used to throw the oil back into the sink. If you cannot find a recycling spot, you can also pour the oil into the ground, into the soil. I'm not sure if that's good. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe it's bad for the environment as well. great tip would be to put leftovers of the food you have into a container or a bowl and to compost them. I have a compost bin in my backyard and I'm trying to compost. If you don't know what compost is, basically it's putting the leftovers of the food, whatever is organic, and also compostable things such as some kind of plastic bags. They're compostable and you can find it on the packet. It says okay compost. Basically you put them in the bin with leaves and whatever you have in your garden. It becomes like soil and it's very nutritious for plants. Basically what I'm doing is put hot water with all those ingredients. So we have mushroom, celery, ginger, and onion. A lot of onion. And what we put inside, it's very crucial that you put the king, which is curcumin, okay? I don't know why people do not use curcumin when they're sick. It's like having the most powerful ingredient in your kitchen and you don't use it. So we put curcumin, red pepper, or black. What is that? Black pepper. So black pepper in order to activate the curcumin, and salt, of course. Stir it up and just wait until it comes to a boil to put the noodles. I got these noodles. I haven't tried them before. They're Mie noodles. I don't know how it's called. 2-3 minutes. Okay. Okay. It's nice. Okay, I'll just let it cool and just lay on my couch and do nothing. So another thing, if you're sick, I think the first thing we should do is get some rest. lie on the couch or on the bed and until we'll feel better. But sometimes we feel a lot more energetic although we're sick. And although I have a runny nose and I'm not feeling my best, I have a lot of energy. So I decided to work out, to stretch, and just feel your body and what it tells you. But do not do excessive things, or do not go over the top if you don't feel nice, because I used to do that a few years back. I used to do that. I was not feeling my best. I was on my period. I had pain, and I was like pushing through workouts that didn't feel good. Actually, I used to do, crunches, abs exercises because that was the program, and I didn't feel it. I was in pain. I was suffering, and I was pushing myself like, do it. And sometimes, living in a world made by men do not understand what we go through in a month. I mean, women have to go through stages in a month, and maybe sometimes you don't even care that you're on your period. It's like nothing. You feel great, but other times you feel like dying. Okay, you have pain, you have cramps, maybe you're dizzy, you're feeling dizzy, you have vertigo. Anyway, listen to yourself, listen to your body, because you don't have to push through a program someone else made for you. You can talk about it. You can say, well, I cannot do that. I can only do stretching today or walking or whatever. It's okay.